How to use Microsoft Loop tutorial for beginners. Hello guys and welcome to today's video. For today's video, we will be talking about Microsoft Loop. Now, what is Microsoft Loop? Microsoft Loop is a versatile tool designed to help you capture, organize, and collaborate on your ideas, notes, and content. Whether you're a student, professional, or someone who wants to stay organized, Microsoft Loop offers a seamless and intuitive experience. In this beginner guide, we'll walk you through the basics of using Microsoft Loop. We'll cover topics such as creating loops, adding organizing text, collaborating with others, and utilizing the various features and tools available. By the end of this tutorial, you'll have a good understanding on how to effectively use Microsoft Loop to enhance your productivity and creativity. Microsoft Loop offers a flexible and dynamic platform for capturing and organizing your thoughts. It will allow you to create topics which are customizable workspace where you can gather related content such as notes, images, link, and more. You can easily organize your loops, customize their appearance, and access them across devices. We'll guide you through the process of creating and managing loops, adding different types of content, utilizing features such as tags and search to quickly find what you need. Additionally, we'll show you how to collaborate with others, share your loop, and leverage the power of Microsoft Loop in team setting. So, let's get started. Now, as you can see right now, I am currently in Microsoft.com, and like I said earlier, Microsoft Loop, and as the name suggests, it is an application created by Microsoft. You can see here, this Microsoft Loop would allow you to stay in sync without switching apps. As you can see here, you will be able to let Loop do the searching for you, save time with page templates. You can easily insert item in the flow of your page. You could ideate and create with help from Copilot in Loop. You could work together wherever and whenever. And you could also stay in control. So let's get started and check out how or what Microsoft Loop looks like. So we're going to click on Get Started with Loop, and we will be redirected to this page, which is the Microsoft Loop official page. As you can see here, we have several things on our screen, so we're going to explore them one by one. Now in this section, this is the workspace. This is where you will be able to see all the different things or different workspace that you have. Basically like a file or a folder for your workspace or the different documents or the different information that you are adding to Loop. As you can see here, these two are an example of a workspace. To be able to see the settings for the specific workspace, you can simply click on the three dots, which would allow you to open, favorite, rename and style the specific workspace, and add members over here or delete it by clicking this button. Just like this, you will be able to delete a workspace that I have just selected over here. It might take some time to appear over here, and just like that, it now disappeared. It takes a while because of some delays. I'm not sure why there's a delay. Maybe it's because of my internet, but there's some sort of delay. You will be able to change the way you view your workspace by clicking over here from list to grid view over here. You could check out your favorites in this section. Now we're going to check out what a normal workspace looks like. This is the basic workspace that is available when you first open and have your first loop. This is the first thing you're going to see. As you can see here on our screen, we have several things once again on our screen. Over here on the left side, you have your recent over here, recent pages. As you can see, we have welcome, untitled page, untitled page, untitled page over here. You have ideas section over here. If you would like to have some ideas, you could create a new page or component, capture all your ideas in Loop for yourself or together with others. And over here in this section, these are the different pages. Over here, we have the basics. As you can see, you will be able to import or embed some YouTube videos into your notes over here. You will be able to share this page or all of this workspace to your different members if you would like. I'm going to show that to you later on. You can also change the way you would like to view your different workspace. Right now, we have 3. But if you change it to activity, you will be able to see the different pages depending on the activity, depending on which one is more active. And you can also add a page or link by clicking this plus button over here. Over here on the check basis, it's the same thing. You will be able to add like a checklist. As you can see here, you could add checklist to your pages over here. This is one of the things you could do with Loop. You could also check the Get Inspired over here. You will be able to create tables for your different ideas. You could use this as like a all-in-one tool where you can create anything basically. You could also send feedback over here if you would like. Next step, and we're just checking out the different pages available in the Getting Started workspace that is usually available when you first created your first Loop account. As you can see here, also you could create a progress bar on your table. As you can see, you could change or have different columns for your ideas. You could also have a new untitled over here. Now, to be able to share your different workspace, you can simply click on this button over here on the top right, which would allow you to share the entire workspace, share the page link only, and have a loop component over here, which would allow you to embed and provide access to this page in supported Microsoft apps. For example, you want to share this on Microsoft Excel, you will be able to embed this specific page into that section. You could also use this for Microsoft Docs and all of those different Microsoft 365 apps that you have on your computer. Now we're going to go back to our home page. We're going to click this. Now we're going to show you how you will be able to create a workspace. We could simply click this plus button once again over here, which would allow you to create a new workspace. You could add some icons over here if you would like. You have all of these different emojis. For example, we're going to go with this one. And then you can simply type in a name of a workspace. So we're going to go with testing workspace, just like that. And we're going to click on create. And now over here, this is like a blank workspace. We have a blank page over here. And as you can notice, this is like a template below here. You have a template for project briefing, which would allow you to easily create a workspace template or immediately have some content that is specifically for project briefing. You could also see team decision, project planning, and meeting notes. You could use all of these different templates to help you build up your workspace depending on what you would like Loop to use for. So we're going to click on explore other templates, and in this section you will be able to see what the templates would look like. As you can see, this is the project brief. This is what it would look like. It would contain some table and like checklist over here and like relevant link in this section. For decision making, it's a bit similar. You will have your table over here, do list, and like final decision. Project planning, going to be very similar. There will be status over here, the different types of column that you could use. You have meeting notes over here, bad idea, brainstorming, product wiki, and there's also action heroes, stand-up meeting, issue tracker, problem framing over here. You can simply choose whatever you would like to use. For example, we're going to check out project briefing, and we're going to click on use this template. And as you can see, our page is currently changing, and now we have project brief as a template being used over here. You could also click on the specific template that you have selected over here. You could use this template, clear content, or revert to blank if you would like. And as you can see, this is what our page right now looks like. We have the table over here, and we have our to-do list over here for the tasks, stuff like this. And this is very good for project briefing. That's why this is made for project briefing as a page. Now we're going to check out how we could add a page. We could click on the plus button over here. We could add a new link or a new page. We're going to click on new page, and we're going to explore how this will be used. As you can see here, we have our title. We could add an icon beside our title over here. We could add a smiley face, and you could also add a cover over here depending on what cover you would like. Right now, this is like all the different available covers that you could use. So we're going to go with this one. Click on add, and we will have a cover on the top of our page. And then for the title page, you could have any title page that you want. So for now, we're going to go with testing page. And now in this section, you could start typing in your content. But as you can see, there is two options over here. You could type in at, and you will be able to see all your different members over here if ever you have members. And this is where you will be able to like mention them into your content. You could also click on the slash tab over here, and you will be able to type in like a heading, heading 2, heading 3, add a table, checklist, bullet list, numbered list, and a divider over here. You could also add like task list, voting table, progress tracker, and like have an emoji picker, date, label, and like a media over here if you would like. So for example, you would like to have a heading. We're going to type this and we're going to say progress report, and you could click on enter, and then you could type the dash once again or the slash, and you could type in the progress tracker over here, and as you can see, it will automatically add the content over here, like the type of work. You could also edit this, the text over here, and we could say our text should be task, stuff like that. And for here, you could say hello. For the owner, you could assign your team member. For me, it's going to be me for the meantime. And then for this section, this is like the progress section. You could add like not started, in progress, completed, or off track over here. Then like the end date, you could have March 26 as your deadline, and blockers. You could add some more information over here if you would like. It doesn't necessarily need to be a blocker, so you could have that. You can also click on add new over here to be able to add a new section or a new row to your table over here. Now, if you would like to rearrange them, you could simply drag this just like that, or you could click on these arrows over here. You could add some sort of sorting to the specific component. You could also click on this to be able to change the view over here just like that. You could remove the blocker, you could remove the end date, and you can remove the owner over here, and so that you will be able to see the task and progress only. You can also expand the table by clicking this, or collapse the table just like this. And then you could do more, like you could do that, and you could click on divider, and you will be able to see a divider over here. Now, like I said earlier, to be able to share, you will be able to click this, and you can click on page link just like this, and you will be able to receive a link for the specific page that you will be able to send to your different teammates. You can send it to Gmail or whatever platform that you're using to communicate with one another. And you can simply send them this, and they will be able to access the specific page over here. You can also share this as a loop component, which is like an embedded to a specific Microsoft 365 application. This will only work to specific 365 application and not any type of other platform that is not related to Microsoft. And by doing this, you will be able to see the specific page on their platform. Or for example, Microsoft Docs, you will be able to see an image or an embedded page of this specific page that we are looking at right now. And that's it, guys. That's the basics of how to use Microsoft Loop. Hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching.